It was supposed to be a final summer getaway before college. Just me, Danny, Marcus, and Anna. One last weekend, we drove out to a cabin Marcus's uncle owned, a secluded, creaky place at the edge of Pine Mirror Lake. No Wi-Fi, no signal, just woods, water, and quiet. It was perfect until the second night. I heard something scratching outside the cabin. I thought it was raccoons or something, but when I looked out the window, I saw a shape standing by the trees, tall, still, watching. I blinked, and it was gone. I didn't say anything. Maybe I imagined it. Maybe it was a shadow, but I didn't sleep well that night. The next morning, Danny found a deer carcass down by the waterline. Its insides had been scooped out, and its antlers were snapped off, laid neatly at its side, like someone had placed them there. Marcus joked it was a bear. Anna didn't laugh. Neither did I. That night, something knocked on the cabin door. 3 soft knocks. We didn't answer, just stared at each other. Then we heard whispering, not outside the door, from inside the walls. The next morning, Marcus was gone. His boots were still by the door. His phone was charging, but he was nowhere in the cabin or surrounding woods. We searched for hours, yelled his name until our voices cracked. Nothing. That's when we found the carvings. On the back side of the cabin, in the wood, there were symbols. Strange, looping symbols carved deep, like with a knife or claw. Some were bleeding sap like fresh wounds. Anna screamed when she saw them. She said they were in her sketchbook. I thought she meant she had drawn something similar, but when she showed us, it was exact. Same pattern, same arrangement. She said she drew them in a dream. Danny and I decided we'd leave first thing in the morning. We'd hike to the main road if the car didn't start. But that night, the whispering came back. It said Marcus's name, over and over and over. At dawn, we packed everything in silence. Anna was pale and shaking, and Danny looked like she hadn't slept. The car didn't start. We grabbed our bags and started walking. The forest felt wrong, like it was leaning in. Every step felt like a loop. Trees we passed looked the same. Danny marked one with her knife. 10 minutes later, we saw the mark again. We weren't getting out. That's when Anna dropped to her knees. Her nose started bleeding, and she whispered, "It's in the roots." Then we heard footsteps behind us, slow, crunching, but when we turned, nothing. We ran. Branches clawed at us, roots tripped us. The whispering got louder, more voices now, not just Marcus, our names too. Anna collapsed, wouldn't move. We had to carry her back to the cabin, but it wasn't empty. When the sun finally rose, the light didn't bring peace, it just exposed how broken we were. Anna hadn't spoken since her episode in the woods. She sat curled in a blanket on the floor, rocking slightly, eyes unfocused. Her sketchbook lay beside her, now filled with frantic drawings. The creature again and again, each one darker, more detailed, like it was burning itself into her memory. We packed in silence. Danny grabbed the car keys and loaded the trunk. I took Anna by the hand, gently guiding her to the back seat. As we pulled out onto the dirt road, something strange happened. The air shifted. The forest around us grew darker, quieter. No wind, no birds, just trees that looked older than time and shadows that didn't move with the sun. Half a mile in, the engine sputtered. Danny swore and hit the gas. Nothing. I looked behind us. A figure stood in the road. No face, just stretched skin where the features should have been. Its arms hung too low. It tilted its head like a curious dog, and began to walk toward us. "Go!" I screamed. Danny slammed the gas again. The car jerked forward, 50 feet, then died. The figure was closer now, 20 feet away. It moved like it knew us, like it had been studying us all along. "I'll distract it," Danny said suddenly, gripping the door handle. "What?" "No, it wants someone. It always wanted one of us. Maybe if I run, You can get her out, Danny. But she was already gone. She stepped out of the car, took a deep breath, and screamed into the trees. Come on, then, come get me. The creature paused, then turned, and chased her. I didn't wait. I climbed into the front seat, grabbed the keys, turned the ignition again, once, twice. On the third try, the engine roared to life. Anna was still in the back, eyes wide, whispering something over and over. Don't look back, don't look back, don't look back. I didn't. We sped down the road, and didn't stop until the cabin, the trees, and the lake were miles behind us. 3 weeks later, Anna hasn't spoken since we left. Doctors say it's trauma. I know better. I know what I saw, what we saw. They never found Marcus. They never found Danny, not even bones. But sometimes, at night, I hear knocking on my apartment wall. 3 soft knocks, always between 2 and 3 a.m. Once, I looked out the window and saw a figure across the street, tall, still, watching me. I shut the blinds and turned every light on in the house. Anna drew something new in her sketchbook yesterday, the first thing in weeks. It was a picture of me, sleeping in bed, and standing at the foot of my bed was the thing. The caption underneath said, "It followed you back." Liked the story? Smash the like button, it feeds the darkness, and subscribe, so you'll know when the next nightmare begins. I'm Ellie, and I'll see you in the next nightmare.